Jesus, problems my body or something. Hold on, Mr. Moore. I'll show you in a second. Put that new condensing in it. And new condensing in it. What's going on, Slashers? What am I doing? I'll show you in a second. Hold on, let me get this paper. I'll show you what. New condensing unit is that. Alright, put that in. We already did the evacuation line earlier. We gotta do now. Let's get the suction line. I had to turn the unit around because the line set wasn't working correctly. The direction. So we got to braze up. We got to braze up here. My dryer. Dryer goes on. What's going on, Mr. Lemons? Hope you're doing all right today. More, welcome in. All the slashers are here. Paid to have fun, man. Paid to have fun. All right. So we need to take the Schraders out of here. Let's see what's left to do. So we got it all mocked up. We need to take the Schraders out. Schraders out. I'm going to wrap these king valves up so we don't burn them up. Take all back apart, make sure everything's clean, flex it. I always wrap the king valves. That's a 2200 degree torch that I'm fixing to hit it with. If you don't, there's a refrigerant right here, right behind this king valve. Like it shuts it off. Like right there, 410 standing pressure of about 275 psi, 300 psi in this heat, something like that. So make sure you wrap your king valves for sure. Nice wet wrap, not wet, just close. Always squeeze them out, make sure I don't have too much moisture in there. So this is an open port. I'll get to your questions in just a second. I don't know about that. I learn every day, man. Every day is a learning process. Nobody's great till the day they die. Then you can say you're the expert, right? Then you can say that you're the expert. Not until then. So I'll never get there. Learning experience every day. All right, I'm going to take all this back apart. Flux everything up. Make sure everything's clean. Things are clean. People always ask me, why do you do the outside dry? well,
Or what
to the outside of the dryer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. The inside to the outside. Why? It's frozen?
Yeah.
Her lady? Just turn it off and let it sit.
That's what the lady already. I come back and now.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's probably, I want it's probably a little low or something, right?
Yeah.
All right, no worries. Thanks for the water. Water glue. That's nice. That's good. Tips. Which way does the dryer go? There's an arrow on it. There's an arrow on it. Goes that way. I know it's going towards that way. Where you're metering nice more specifically. I feel like that. It's nice to have water glue to sweat your ass off. Back to the question, why do I do the inside and the outside of the dryer? Because if you know what the inside, if you don't know what the inside of the dryer is because you can't see it, and if you know what the outside of any surface is doing, then you know what the inside is. What's the object? Pull the solder up into the joint, even if you're upside down. Right? The heat over here, pull the solder up. Okay. That's the thought anyway. The technique. So that's why I do both sides, so I can see what that solder is when I'm laying it in there. Whatever the outside's doing is exactly what the inside's doing. Right? So that's why I clean the inside and the outside of my dryers and stuff. Some people say it's a waste of time. Hey, let me waste my time. I'm getting paid the same amount, and I guarantee I'm getting the job done just as well as anybody else, if not better, to be honest with you. A lot of guys, if you have the right, you really don't even have to clean stuff up and use fluxless silk cloth. But just take a little extra time, man. Take a second. And I know what all y'all came for. Y'all see the fire. Right? Y'all see the fire. Exactly what y'all came for. I want to go and show it to you. It's smart. Hydrate. Lemons knows when I start going, I don't stop till the job's done. That's sometimes the cost of my body, my mind, my limbs. Strive to be a good technician. Strive to be an excellence in my field. Yeah, 20, 30 more years to go. Hopefully. My knees will look. I need a bib right now. I need a bib. Or a diaper. Sweat my ass off. Alright. Yeah, I know what y'all came for. So, So let's get our oxygen assembly rig ready. And let's do this. What do you think, Mason? Number 0 or number 1? Picking a number 1. It's not working very well. We'll separate the one, we'll separate the screw. But I need to another one. I also like this one too. I don't use it very often. That's a tight spot. It's a cool one. But it's good. It's a good one. I mean, it's good. What's weird is it has a side, you can only use one side. You can't flip it over to the other side. So you can only go in one way with it. You can only use on that side. The only place I use this is real tight here. My flame control real good. But I usually use a number 1. For most people that started out, I would not use a number 1. You burn through the top of it really quickly. Pretty good. Right. If I'll use a 0. If I start somebody out here, I might actually go lower than that. Like the rose run is actually a good start. We're going to start stepping up. 50%. So lost. I hate when I buy these things because the package is like $120. I just got 50% silver. That's not my favorite. Truth bearing silver solder, 25% or 50% is my favorite. But you're talking about tripling the price. But it runs so well, you use actually less than you do in the stick. So technically you're actually using less because it flows so well. Tanks on, set to 8 and 40. Make sure you're set to 8 to 40, 8 and 40. 8 for the setting, 40 for the oxygen. Let's get in there. Take my earbuds out because I have to be able to hear the flame. Weird. Got to be able to hear the flame. Sure nothing's going to burn in here. It's combustible. It's gravy. It's pushed in. I'll start this hot ass process. People, let's do this. That is plenty of this for one thing. Plenty. More than enough, absolutely. Legs. Old man glasses on for this. Come on, we'll start over here. I don't know if that was on camera, but that's alright. We got plenty more. Stuff over burning. fun part of it, yeah. I know. I need some bad, dude. I have some in the office, I just forgot to grab them. Yeah, that would be nice right now, though. A little bit of magic carpet. Magic carpet ride. Takes a minute or two for this one. The old 3/4 inch line. Really? Oh, only on camera. Only on camera, my friends. That never happens. I think somebody left my pressures again. What I think. Let me look. Okay. This I'm gonna show you right here. I knew something was wrong. Okay. This is why I hate. I'll make sure nobody's around here. I hate when people put my shit up. You know why? Because they don't know what the F they're doing. Let me tell you why. I knew something was wrong. Why? Is that right? No. So I don't understand. I've told people millions of times. I've told people millions of fucking times. This is the shut off, not that. Don't touch my fucking regulator. Fucking regulator, I'm gonna beat your ass. Come on. Seriously. So like instead of grabbing the tank, they're thinking this is the shut off. Thank you very much. And I knew that acetylene was low when I got to that 3/4. Set to 8 and 40. What did I say before? And I should have double checked myself. No, see? Bitch. This is why I don't like people to put my stuff up. I don't like it because they don't know what the F they're doing. And I'm knocking on somebody. It's like I've told you 1,000 fucking times, don't change the regulators around. And you don't understand what a fucking handle of a regulator is. And the guy, I'm not going to talk bad about the guy, but I'm going to say something. If you said you've been working in the industry for like fucking 20 years. Yeah. Bitch. explain. Do you know how I know a true professional? Now I know a true professional AC person. You know how I know? It's not the game they talk. I want to see him put an AC unit in. And there's one of two things. You either use one of these or you're using a acetylene rig. Or air acetylene rig, right? What's going on, Fat Mike? What do you mean? You know what it's for. You know what it's for, baby. My protection. What's going on, Mike? Where are you at this weekend or this week? Down in Louisiana still? Or y'all? Are you traveling all over the place all the time? See? Do something wrong. 8 and 40. Always check your regulator. You might have some dumb motherfucker that don't know how to change the regulator. He's my friend. Pisses me off, though. Really does. What do you mean, what's it for? You know what it's for. My protection. That's cool. Hotter down there. I bet it's hot down there, isn't it? Dude, it's been hotter than crap around here, man. ACC's on the fullest, my friend. Welcome to it. Hey, I was going to ask you what you thought about the new refrigerants. Have y'all looked into them yet? R32 and whatnot. Have y'all even looked into it? Try to determine what y'all are going to do? Graystar don't have a clue, man. They don't have a clue what they're going to start using. No, my man, it's my thing. Talking about. Hey, let me ask you. You know, when you can't clock everything on Entrada every day, maybe you can't clock everything on Entrada every day, right? And so they ask you, well, you're not clocking everything on Entrada. I'm like, yeah, well, inspections, you know, I can clock them on Entrada, but then I get pulled away. So what do you do on a daily basis? Well, I'll tell you what, I can fix this real quick. So I've been wearing this for, what, a couple days now? And, yeah. I love it. I've already had to use it a couple times, as a matter of fact. And I turn it off. I don't go into people's apartments with it, where there's an estimation of privacy, right? Got everything else? Game on. Game on, my friend. I think management companies actually should make people wear a body cam as well, to be honest with you. For everybody's protection. Except, you know, like I said, expectations of privacy is a problem, right? I'm going to burn my fingers off to get short-ass piece of shit. Alright, let me grab my mule. Give it a once-over. Now I was having everybody asking me, what do you do? What do you do all the time? Not just all that, just a lot of people, you know? Really? What are y'all thinking about new units? So y'all gonna have to switch over eventually, like everybody else is. It's not gonna be able to get anything. I mean, you'll be able to get 410 for a while, you know. But then what? How much are y'all increasing budget this year? We got a problem there on the bottom right there. Yeah. Gonna re-hit that sucker on the bottom. Boot camp. They did boot camp today. They're talking. Yeah, that's what yep. That's about right. That's about right, my friend. I couldn't believe it. I can believe it because but it's hard to justify how the air conditioning companies make that jump. Well, you know how they do it. as soon as I can put a new refrigerant out, guess what? Put a new refrigerant out, everything changes. Freaking EPA, man. Gotta love them. Because you can't do anything differently. You have to love them. Conform. Like I'm burning my nipples off. I don't need them anyway. Okay, yeah, I figured that they would probably be doing the same thing here. Alright, we're gravy on that. I'm going to put my shoulders back in. I'll put a nitrogen charge on it. Yeah, man, I don't know, I've been watching a lot of videos and a lot of information. None of it looks really good. I'm not, the whole thing, man. Like, it's just, some of the safety measures I've heard for some of that stuff. I mean, look, we dealt with it we dealt with this before, though, to be honest with you. We dealt with it a little bit with MO99, right? We all know that it had butane or propane in there. But the beginning stuff did. The early stuff had flammable in there, right? So, we've dealt with this before. Now, personally, I have no problem with any of this because I've dealt with ammonias and I've dealt with, some other flammable refrigerants and stuff like that. So, it really shouldn't be any... So, what's the deal? So everybody's going to have to get a nitrogen rig, supposedly, which you should be having one already. I'm doing a 410 install right now. I should have been trickling nitrogen, right? Should have been trickling nitrogen. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing your standard, it's the same standard industries, no matter if you do that or what. So, I mean, I should be trickling nitrogen right now. You know what? F you. Go ahead and find somebody else to run this piece of junk property over here. Whatever. Very funny. My regional came over the other day, and of course, Greystar is a no smoking management company, right? And he didn't even tell me he was coming. He was coming to walk some CapEx projects. He was looking to see how dirty my condensers have been since construction, right? And so he comes on the property. And he's got a C4 in one hand and a cigarette in the other. And I'm thinking to myself, and then of course my manager, we have an employee that smokes, right? So the manager's like, you gotta tell him, you gotta wrap him up. I'm like, excuse me, I'm not gonna name any names, but my regional came over the other day and was smoking on property. So when everybody saw him, so how much if the boss man is doing one thing and not holding the SOP. Yeah. Right? Alright, let's toss some nitrogen in this sucker real quick. Toss some nitro in. Do another one. Not. That's the most condensing units you've ever done in a day, Mike. And I'm saying just condensing units, not full change out. These two actually have brand new coils in them. And well, I say brand new, they're not that old. I mean, how many have you done in a day? I think max I had to do is 3. It's enough, man. Not even really supposed to be. If you've done, 4. I don't even have time for pump now. Really, think about that. I don't even like doing 3 because I'd like to have at least an hour of pump now, at least. At least an hour. Let's see if our GFI here works. GFC 50%. Maybe not. Nope. these books are in here? Well, number one, none of my DFIs work. It's stucco all over the effing place. Brand new condensing units? Yeah, brand new condensing units got stucco all over it. Lovely. Lovely.